Yo, America, what's up? Alright, I gotta tell you about this dude named Oded. So crazy. This is the first thing I want to say. Okay, how do you find out who the main character in a movie is? Answer: it's whoever they focus the story around. They focus the most time, camera time, around this individual, right? In our lives, who are we with all the time? Us. We see ourselves in the mirror. We on Facebook, we want to see pictures of ourselves. Looking at a yearbook, we want to see pictures of ourselves, and we're with ourselves all day. We think we're the main character in our own movie, and to some respects we are, but a lot of times in our faith, in Christianity, we think that we're also a main character in God's story as well. Well, the truth is, He's building His own story, and we're just characters. And some of us are we're not even leading roles. We're just side characters, and that's okay. We have to get to the point where we're comfortable with that. The world don't revolve around you, boo. And so this dude Oded is one of those guys. He's only mentioned in the Bible one time. Another time there's another dude named Oded, but they think it's another guy. So this guy, he was a prophet, and he only has one story, and I think it's worth noting because it just, if I only have, if a million years from now or thousands of years from now, I'm only mentioned because I did one thing. I want to be mentioned because I honored God, you know, and in His story, in His movie, I only had this one little role. I wanted to be that I did what He wanted me to do. So let me set the stage. All right, MOG, set the stage, Joe. So there's this king named Ahaz in Judah, and he was an evil king. He did wrong things. He burned his child to this false god. Say what? And did a bunch of evil things. So God was going to take him out. So what he did was, this was the king of Judah, Ahaz, and he sent Israel along with another king of Aram to take them out. And it says that he actually, Israel, they slayed 120,000 of their men. Think about that. There are a lot of cities in America that are smaller than 120,000. And that amount of people died on that day. So check this out. Then this is what happens after that. Verse 8 in 2 Chronicles chapter 28. It says, the sons of Israel carried away captive of their brethren 200,000 women, sons and daughters. And they took also a great deal of spoil from them and brought the spoil to Samaria. Enter Oded in verse 9. But a prophet of the Lord was there, whose name was Oded, and he went out to meet the army which came to Samaria, and said to them, behold, because the Lord, the God of your fathers, was angry with Judah, He has delivered them into your hand, and you have slain them in a rage which has even reached heaven. Now you are proposing to subjugate for yourselves the people of Judah and Jerusalem, for male and female slaves. Surely, do you not have transgressions of your own against the Lord your God? Now, therefore, listen to me, and return the captives whom you captured from your brothers, for the burning anger of the Lord is against you. So, think about the courage, think about the bolas that this man Oded had. Bolas! This army, the army of Israel, just came and slayed all these people. So he's dealing with a victorious army. They're bowed up like, what up? We took them boys out. And then all of a sudden you're gonna come and tell them, nah, what you did was wrong. Like, okay, you only destroyed them, not because you were so raw, so talented, so strong. It was because it was the Lord's will. That's number one. Number two, you're not gonna come and make your brothers from Judah slaves. Trying to enslave people during Black History Month? Imagine telling that one guy telling an army who just won a victory, nah, it ain't going down like that. Bolas. Bolas again! So then, this is the result. Then some of the heads of the sons of Ephraim Azariah, the son of Jehonan, and a bunch of other names, skip that, arose against those who were coming from the battle and said to them, "You must not bring the captives in here, for you are proposing to bring upon us guilt against the Lord, adding to our sins and our guilt. For our guilt is great, so that his burning anger is against Israel." So the armed men left the captives and the spoil before the officers and all the assembly. Then the men who were designated by name arose, took the captives. These are the people they just defeated, and listen to what they did. They clothed all their naked ones from the spoil, and they gave them clothes and sandals, fed them and gave them drink, anointed them with oil, led all their feeble ones on donkeys, and brought them to Jericho, the city of palm trees, to their brothers. Then they returned to Samaria. And that's it. Oded is gone. No more Oded. One verse. One verse. Think about your own life. What if you only had, one story? Would it be of you being faithful to God, or would it be, of you wanting to do your own thing and not standing up against his injustice? Oded saw that this was an injustice, that the Lord would be opposed to them, and he said, "Nah, it ain't going down like that." And he listened to the Lord, and against crazy odds, one guy against a victorious army, he chose to stand up against injustice. So, Oded, funny name, serious courage. So, be like that. Think about that. Chew on that, son.